In just 10 days, you can fly your Air 2S as though you've been trained as a pilot for the last decade, including communicating with real pilots from your drone if they happen to pass by. And you can do all that without breaking a sweat. Here are some beginner tips on making the most out of your Air 2S in your first 10 days. Setting up. Like any other tech or device out there, the DJI Air 2S requires some setup, both physically and on the software end. To make the most out of this excellent drone, you will need to carefully fix its various parts, such as the propellers and battery. As you set up the controller remote, you will notice a mobile clamp where you can fix your mobile phone. This nifty feature allows you to operate the drone comfortably from your phone. As you lift the clamp, you will find a cord with which you can connect the controller to the mobile phone. Once the phone is connected, you will need to link the drone to it. This can be done by first downloading the DJI Fly app. You can use two options to link the drone to the phone. You can either set it up through a simple pairing process or do it manually by pressing the shutter record button, photo video toggle, and the customizable button simultaneously, followed by a few simple steps to finish the process. The DJI Fly app can also be used to upgrade or activate your firmware through easy-to-follow steps for beginners. This allows you to perform those incredible stunts like initiating and takeoff from your hand, as we show you later in the video. Regarding accessories, you might want to consider upgrading or acquiring a couple of parts to get the best experience from the DJI Air 2S. These include the ND filters, extra batteries, props, and charging hubs. You can get all of these at a lower price from various tech stores, especially since they are identical to the original Air 2 accessories. Taking videos and pictures. We know how exciting it can be to finally get to the good parts of this fantastic piece of intelligent device. Watching the pictures and videos you take after a good run with your Air 2S can be fulfilling, but it can be a little tricky as a beginner, sometimes even boring if you don't know how to explore it in various exciting ways. Don't worry, we are here for just that. One of the best ways to make the most use of your Air 2S is to take videos or pictures at night. You would want to put the 1-inch image sensor, 5.4K 30 FPS, and 4K 60 FPS video resolutions and rich clarity of the 2S to the test. This can be an exciting experience as you enjoy the Air 2S ability to capture sharp and vibrant low-light scenes while using its 10-bit D-Log-M color profile to capture the various hues in your environment. If you don't want to miss out on the most informative and updated videos on the latest devices, subscribe to our channel. Join our growing and exclusive community today. Furthermore, the Air 2S can capture more than just the world around you. You can make videos or take pictures of yourself, and no, you don't need someone to do that for you. You can do it all by yourself. Later in this video, we will show you one unconventional way to operate the drone efficiently without constantly referring to the manual. Way to increase your photography and online posting game. Huh? First of all, yes, it's a drone and it's meant to be flown around. But you can also use this drone so that you don't necessarily have to be flying it around. With this, you can experience the best of its 5K video resolution and some of the earlier mentioned features, such as the 1-inch sensor and a maximum bit rate of 150 megabits per second. The filming yourself part comes easy with the Air 2S. This explorative experience is made possible by its active tracking feature, which can give you really cool film shots. While the solo filming experience cannot be done at 5K, even at 4K, you can still get an excellent video you will be proud of. Here is something cool. While you may be tempted to settle for the traditional horizontal coverage drone usually gives, especially for your first 10-day test, don't fall for it. You can do something different with the camera angles and settings. For instance, you can try out the Fpv Mode, where the camera will follow the same movement of the drone, giving a unique perspective to your shots. Additionally, you can also fly and capture videos by tilting and panning your camera from your smartphone. You will only need to touch and hold your smartphone screen to make this feature come alive. Piloting. Another awesome tip on quickly bonding with your Air 2S is to let it take off from your fingers. The trick here is not to use your hand as a landing pad. You might eventually end up as a one-handed pilot. With assistance from the controller, You can let the drone take off from your fingers or catch it as it lands, especially in places where the ground surface may not be suitable for it. To initiate takeoff, you will need to hold the drone above you and then confirm takeoff on your controller. You can let go as the drone pulls away from your hand into the air. When it comes to landing, the Air 2S is designed to be held safely in your hands without safety concerns. And hey, if the joysticks on the controller become confusing direction-wise, you can always label it in what way fits you best until you get used to it. Or you could try reverse landing, where you rotate the drone to make its controls align with the joystick's directions. You can take a deeper look at the drone world with this video on the pros and cons of DJI Goggle V2. See you in our next upload.